or something took that window out, and now the rain is just going straight into that boat. First time that I remember ever having to put on the windshield wipers in a covered slip. Oh man, the water is right over top of the stairs. Let's go check it out. It'd be nice to be in an open slip. Then the boat could get washed off again. Sorry, washed off. Look at the rain is coming now. Perfect timing too, because tonight is our welcome back barbecue at the marina. So if this stays with us, that's going to happen in about 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully this is past, probably not, and if not, we'll just get a ride over with somebody. I've already picked a designated driver to take us over there. Looks like that's the front there, and those clouds are rapidly approaching us. And I think they, there it is. Woohoo! There's that too. Hopefully this is picking it up. You can see how rapidly that is coming towards us. Ooh, I'm getting wet. Wow, the water's already starting to come up. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Wind pushing the lake this way. There's the rain. You can see the rain hitting the blinds or curtains, whatever's inside that damaged boat. Oh, yeah, see that boat? I mean, destroyed in, well, not destroyed, but heavily damaged in the roof collapse. And it took that window out, or something took that window out, and now the rain is just going straight into that boat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, coming from south. Really see how much the water has come up with the swim platform at the dock. Woo. Come up at least 5-6 inches so far. Okay, showing by 1:30 It should be just the other edge coming towards us, and we're what, just over 120, 122. So it's 122, and by 130 this should be severely dissipating, if not stopping altogether.
First time we've had to use the wipers on this slip.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, like Anchor Girl just said, first time that I remember ever having to put on the windshield wipers in a covered slip. What does that tell you? Look at this swim platform. It's over the step now. Holy shit, we're up. Oh man, the water is right over top of the stairs. Yes. Look at that. And I should check my lines. Holy, I'm going to do it right now. Okay. What's the word? Exciting. Okay, I just got to show you this.
Never seen that before.
No, never. Well, we've seen it come up and down, but not that drastic. No, I'm just going to show you this real quick. I showed you that the swim platform was over that step, where we're normally just below the bottom of that step. And then it receded, and now it's coming back up again. You can actually see the water. It's flowing back in from the lake. So now we're going to go up and then down. But what we had to do, I'm just going to show you this real quick. I checked. Luckily, all I had to do was loosen off this dock line and drop the fenders because the boat was way up. No, I didn't get any footage of that. Anchor Girl just asked me because we were... Yeah, that I got. Anyway, so we were running around and trying to just protect our neighbors' boats. That big boat over there actually pulled the two cleats. Ripped the cleats right out of the dock. So Anchor Girl and I went over there, re-secured it as best we could, and now we're just going to keep an eye on everybody. We did a walk up there. I called the marina operator. The marina manager came down with the staff, and they were just checking, make sure everybody was safe and okay. And that's that. Yeah. Say that again. Yeah. Anchor Girl needs a drink after this. So anyways, as you can see, we're coming back up. And I'm going to try and zoom in. Hopefully you can pick that up, where you can see the water is flowing this way. And you can ask yourself, why did the water come up so much? Well, a combination of two things. The lesser thing is going to be all the rainwater, but the greater thing is that since that wind was coming generally mostly from the west, I'm just going to show you real quick where we are in relation to the whole rest of the world. So the Lake Simcoe, which is the big body of water where we are located, is just over there. This is located at the extreme northeastern part of the lake. And what happens when you have a strong wind coming from the west this way, it actually pushes the lake water towards us. And as you can see, it probably brought us up, 1.5 feet, which we've seen in the past, but never that much, never that severe. And so what's happening now is the water has come this way, and now it's going to recede back towards the lake, and that's why, the surface will go up, it's gone down, and now it's coming back up again, and that'll do that a few times as the wave dissipates. It's a ginormous wave that's come across the whole lake. See, now the water has come back up, so the boat is rising, so now I got to adjust this fender again. You can see how quickly the boat is actually coming up. So I'm just going to drop that fender a little bit. And this one, I probably didn't film it, but this fender was a lot lower 10 minutes ago, so now I got to drop it once again. I'm just going to drop that, keep an eye on it. And the rain is still coming. And I'm going to show you now where our swim platform sits in relation to the stairs. Oh, look at that. See, we're going to be coming up over that step again with the swim platform. Hopefully not, but this is how it goes. Or at least this is how it's going. I don't know if I showed you it, but look at our patio furniture. After Anchor Girl's miraculous save. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but that table there is a replacement for the old table that we had at our last marina. Yeah, 2-3 years ago. Same thing. It was a windy day. It was a sunny day, no rain or anything, no storm, but just super windy. And the umbrella was going like this, and it was just too much pressure, and it just shattered that glass into 1 billion pieces.
We're about to.
Well, we're coming close. So that was an easy fix. I just went to Home Depot and they had that table on sale. See, again, I don't know if you can see it, but now the water is flowing back out of here and eventually back to the lake. And so we're going to start dropping now. Look at the current. No, normally there's no current through here per se, but this movement is causing a current. Look at that, we're getting a little whirly swirlies over there. So just really quickly to give you an idea of how high the water rose.
How high is the water, Papa? She said it's 2 feet high and rise.
You see the high water mark? We're halfway through my hose on the reel. And again, that's why the swim platform actually went up and over that step. So I think we're at about normal, maybe a little bit lower right now. But I'm going to go up front and I'm going to rinse off the boat. I'm going to take that hose and rinse this boat with that water. Yeah, so that's it for today's fun and excitement. I rinsed off the front deck of the boat because it was dust and bird poo and everything else. What else? But I'm going to do a thorough wash with actual soap and water, hopefully tomorrow. Now, just for reference, this is our May long weekend here in Ontario, Canada, which is Victoria Day, if that means anything to you. So of course Mother Nature has to give us this cool weather. It was nice and warm yesterday. It was hot, man. It was hot, sweaty, hot, sunny. We were sitting out there. It was really, really nice. But now this has come through and it's supposed to stay cool overnight into tomorrow and then Monday, which is the holiday. So we'll see what's going to go on, but I am going to do my best to wash the front of the boat. But I'm going to leave this video here and call this one a day. And we're just going to keep an eye on the boats along here because the water is still going up and down. So we just want to make sure everybody is secure and safe because there's a lot of these boats, there's nobody on them, right? So I guess they just didn't come up for the long weekend. I don't know. So we're just going to keep an eye on them. Everybody's aware of it. And hopefully everybody stays safe. And hopefully you guys stay safe too. All right. So look forward to your comments. Let me know if you've ever witnessed such a drastic change in elevation on your boat in freshwater, non-tidal waters like where we are. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.